Hey, everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Bleu Blanc Rouge. We have game number 65 tonight. Game number 65. The New York Rangers in Montreal to take on the Habs. And there's news of another injury. I'll get to that in a minute. I've got a little bit of game day news. I have my game preview. I have what else do I have? I've got the lineups for tonight, and I got the guess the score contest. Guess the score of the game and the first goal scorer of the game, and you can pick that guy from either team, and you win the cash prize of $10 directly into your bank account via Interac. Be the first person in the chat with that guess, and you will win. Good luck to everybody guessing. You can only make your official guesses in the chat here in this video, not in the comments and not in the Hangout. All right. I'll give you mine, by the way, in a little bit. So the news is Christian Dvorak out with a lower body injury. I don't remember seeing anything happen to him, but he's out with a lower body injury. They've called up where's he from again? The Trois-Rivières Rocket. Is it Trois-Rivières? No. I don't know where he's from, but Anthony Richard. We gave him the name here in this chat, and I can't remember it. Anthony Richard called up from. I think he's going to be centering the third line. I'm not 100% sure. He this year with Laval in 49 games, 24 goals, 31 assists, 55 points, and with Montreal, he played 7 games so far, 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 points. Yeah, there you go. So Anthony Richard and no Christian Dvorak. Christian Dvorak, who basically takes all of the important defensive faceoffs, I think. So yeah, it could be trying tonight. Well, let's see what else. The New York Rangers have not played since March 4th, so they're very well rested. Their first game in 5 nights, so we'll see how that works out. And the only other thing I've got for game day news is this is the season tiebreaker tonight for the two teams because they played 2 games. Montreal won 1, they won 1, and we'll see what happens here, who wins the season. And that's all I got as far as game day news. So let's see who's here, and then we'll go from there. Guru, hey Habs Guru, how you doing, man? 6-2 for the Rangers. Panarin with the first goal. The bread man gets the first goal. Jason, hey Jason, 5-2 Rangers. Zabinajad first goal. Harry, 5-3 Rangers. There's 3 different guesses, 3 different. That's cool. Kane opens the scoring. Hey Justin, how you doing, man? Guru, I was right. 3 Rivers Rocket. There you go. That's the name. Couldn't remember it for my life. The 3 Rivers Rocket. Anthony Richard. Filibuster, how you doing, man? That is, he says, hola anciano. That's old man in Espanol. Yeah, that makes sense. Anciano. That's what I am. Hey, Lucas, 4-3 Rangers. Anderson first goal. Stan the man, good evening. 4-3 Habs. Adam Fox first goal. Justin, it says his baby's due next month. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Massimo. I want to say not that. Weren't you in like a few games ago? No, but in general, it has been. 3-1 Rangers. Don't forget to give me the first goal scorer from either team. And there you go. All right, I'll give you mine. Why not? Yeah, there's enough people here to hear mine. So I'm going with 4-2 for the Rangers. And I'm going to give the first goal. Again, I say I'm the only one allowed to do this. Either Tierney or Pizzetta. I just have a feeling it's going to be the fourth line getting the first goal. So I couldn't decide. So it's Tierney or Pizzetta. But I'm the only one allowed to do that. So just to let you guys know. Let's see. Harry, not sure if you saw Rick, but Jordan Harris is also out of tonight's game. Did not see that. Is it crazy or what? I'm just going to go call up the lines. You are 100% right. And is there a listing for Harris? Lower body. Nice. I didn't hear about that one. I totally missed that one. So there you go. Let's look at the lines. Who's the defenseman? Matheson, Savard, Gouli, Kovacevic, Edmondson, Weidman. So what's the change? Who's in? Was Kovacevic? Who was out last time? Weidman was out last time. Yeah. Maybe I want to go 6-2. I don't know. It just gets worse every day, it seems like. All right, let's get back to you guys. Phil says Pitlick first goal 3-4. Yeah, Monty's in nets. What does that mean 3-4? So you're saying 4-3 Habs? I'm gonna go with that. But Monty is in nets tonight, according to what I've got for the lineups. Harry says Gooley was out last game. He was injured. Oh, true. He's in the lineup. I didn't even catch that. It's just been one of those days. Let's start over. Hi, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs. Nice to meet y'all. I'm on the ball today. Let's see now. I don't got anything to add to that. So we got what time is it? Yeah, about 9 minutes or so, and I'll do the game preview. So whatever you guys want to talk about, if you want to talk about how dumb I am for not seeing those two things, you can do that. That's fair game. What would Winnipeg accept as compensation for Pierre-Luc Dubois over the summer? What would the price be for the 1 year of PLD? I don't get what you're saying. If you're trading for him over the summer, he's an RFD. If you want 1 year, that means you got to sign him. Are you saying you only sign him to 1 year and then sign him as a free agent? Which doesn't make sense. If you're going to get him, you're going to sign him to a contract. So, what would whatever it would be too much in my eyes. You're giving up a lot. I would rather wait and see what the draft gets us, and then revisit whether or not it makes sense to go after PLD. Because literally, if we win the lottery and either first two picks, it's either Bedard or Fantilli, I don't think we need PLD. So, why don't we wait and revisit that? Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't. The Devo going back the other way, it doesn't sound like enough. But I don't know. So, well, Phil, we don't know. So you're saying that you think that if they can't trade him, they sign him for 1 year and then they let him walk as a free agent, or they trade him at the deadline? You got to figure that either they're going to sign him, maybe do a sign and trade, or they're going to trade him in the offseason, probably. And whoever gets him is going to sign him long term. Right? So it's very possible we don't get him at all. And I don't see any way that they get him in free agency, because I don't think he goes to free agency. My opinion. All right. I'm just wondering, do you guys like the picture I got of Carey Price? No one's mentioned anything about my Carey Price picture. Don't get it. All right. Keep them coming. It's hard to gauge from the trade deadline, right? Some of the deals like Chikrin, I would have thought he'd go for more. Kane it wasn't. I don't know. It's hard to judge what it would be to pick him up. So I just think whatever you got to give for him, you got to give too much. Could be wrong. Who knows? All right. Geez, we lost a lot of people. Am I that boring tonight? Could be. If we win the Universe Lottery and win all the draft and all, what team in history has a better center depth than Bedard, Fantilli, PLD, and Suzuki? I just want to, first of all, you got to sign Caulfield to a big contract. Suzuki's making almost 8. What are you going to pay Dubois? I don't know if there's room there. And especially also you got to consider there's this question of with the cap, because of the contract, TV contracts in the states that was it Diamond Inc. or whatever they have. I don't know how many 12 NHL teams that they have the contract. So who knows how that's going to work out? I don't know. If you're guaranteeing that, well, the cap's going to go up a lot, we can afford it. I don't know if that's the case. David, 2-1 Rangers. Woo. Anderson first goal. Very confident in Montreal. I mean, I like the confidence. I can't. For me, I can't go there. What's Cole going to get next contract pay wise? At this point, I got no freaking idea because he should have been signed already, and I don't know if that means they want him to less and he wants more. And I don't know what that means, that he should have signed already. So I don't know. I'm gonna stick with between 8 and 9 million, I think, at this point. JFed 5-2 Rangers. Kane with the first goal. Did you check? Someone might have that. Let me see. I don't know why I had to do 5-2. No. Oh no, nobody has that. Awesome. Harry, we have roughly 20 mil in the offseason with Price on LTIR. Caulfield and Dubois both probably get like 9 million each. So that's 2 million to sign Harvey Pinard and Guriana right now. Well, there you go. I mean, it doesn't make any sense, right? I just don't. I don't think they're going to go for another high priced forward like that, because then they're not. How far off of the Leafs are they with 3 high price? It's not the same amount, but yeah, I don't know. Harry, no, I get it. There's still room for maneuvering and on all that, and I get that, but Stan says, how about 7.5 for 8 years for Cole? That was my original guess, and it may be what they do, but I'm kind of thinking it's going to be higher, and maybe that's what the problem is in signing him, is they're having trouble finding that number. I don't know. Hey, Saha, how you doing, man? 3-2 Montreal, Suzuki first goal. Awesome. So yeah, I don't know how that's going to work out. But I'm really surprised at the fact that we have no contract news yet for Cole Caulfield. Hey, Justin, thank you, man. Appreciate that. No problem. Always here for you. He says, cheers, buddy. Thanks for being my friend. No worries, buddy. Just enjoy your time. You don't forget another name in the draw. You get another chance, I guess you call that, in the draw, the next draw, which I don't know yet when it is because we just did one. David says it may be heresy on here, but at 5'9" and an obscure injury, what about a bridge deal for Caulfield? First of all, you're giving him too high a height. He's, from his own mouth, officially, because he was on Knuckles Nyland's podcast, and he said he's 5'7.5". I don't think you want to be, talking about an injury that's not there to worry about. His shoulder, when he comes back, should be stronger than ever, and that shouldn't be a problem. Look at Josh Anderson. I don't think if you sign him to a bridge deal, that could really come back to bite you in the ass in a couple of ways, and I don't think you want to do that. I just went down the wrong way. If you sign him to a bridge deal, so either when he's ready to sign again, he's going to get that much more, and a la PK Subban, or you do open up a chance of an offer sheet or something after that. There's a lot of things, so I wouldn't. No, and this might be one of the problems. They're just having a problem ironing out everything. I don't know. I really would have thought this was done at least a month ago, probably 2 months ago, actually. But that he does, Phil. That he does. You give Cole Caulfield max term, whatever he wants. This isn't playtime. Imagine what the fans would say, let alone do, if we let him slip through our greedy fingers. 8x8 easily. Yeah, I was thinking it'd be lower, but I was reading a few things, and yeah, it makes sense. Exactly that. I don't think it'll go. I don't think it'll go higher than 9 million, but I'm not going to be shocked if he does get 8 times 9. I'm not going to be shocked. And by the end of that contract, 9 million won't be a big deal, right? It's just at the beginning it's going to be really big, and then it'll get, as the cap does go up, because it will go up. So yeah, I don't think you let him slip away at all and take a chance. Hey Doug, how you doing, man? 4-2. The Rangers. Trouba with the first goal. I don't. That's a guy I don't like, man. Trouba. I don't like him because I don't like the way he hits. He hits specifically to hurt, and I don't think that's the way to play hockey. Right? He's looking to hurt people, and I don't like that. So that's me. Other than that, I mean, whatever. BL's not here to add him to my list. So Phil says, I think Caulfield is more of a team player than that, and he is basically married to Suzuki already. He might take a little less and lead by example with Suzuki like Bergeron Boston. I don't know. I would figure if that's the case, it'd be done already. What's taking so long if it's that easy? Something's holding it up. I don't know what it is. And I don't, I'm not really going to say that this is it and that's it. I don't know, but something's holding it up. So I would tend to think it's probably going to be, money's going to be higher than I thought it would be. David, I would not like Trouba on my team. No. There's guys I don't like, but I would like them on my team. Trouba's not one of them because Trouba hits to hurt, literally to injure a player, and I don't like seeing that. So like Wilson also. Tom Wilson, I don't like that. I don't like that kind of thing. There's guys that are tough and they hit hard and they always hit our guys and whatever, and maybe they're slightly dirty, but that's different. Trouba really hurt. He tries to hurt every time he hits. I don't like that at all. And it's not me being woke. I don't mind seeing big hits and all that, but that's not sportsmanship to me. All right. I'm going to get to the preview because if I don't, probably won't do it. We're going to get it done. All righty. The 35-19-9 New York Rangers are in Montreal to take on our 26-33-5 Montreal Canadiens. How to watch the game, 7 p.m. Eastern Time start, 4 p.m. Pacific. As always, during the week, TSN2 in English and RDS in French. And the Rangers region, it's MSG. And if you're streaming, hopefully NHL 66 working well tonight. Season series, 2 games so far, both in January 5th. In Montreal, they beat us 4-1. And then 10 days later in New York, we beat them 2-1. I think the first game, I think something, I wasn't able to do that game. Or that was, I know why. That was the World Junior Championship. That's why I didn't do that game. But the January 15th game was really good. I remember that one. Last 10 record, the Rangers are 4-5-1 over the last 10. I didn't get to read a lot today, and I don't know what is up with that. They're on a 2-game losing streak, and the Habs are 3-6-1 in the last 10, and they lost their last one in overtime. Home and away record, Rangers are away 18-8-5 on the road, and the Habs are 14-15-2 at home. Tail of the tape. Scoring chances for percentage. Hang on, I gotta light my my cigarette because that's all it is, just a cigarette. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Okay, scoring chances for percentage, 43.7% for Montreal, 29th, 49.9% for the Rangers, 21st. Goals per game, 2.69 for Montreal, 28th, 3.27 for the Rangers, 13th. Goals against per game, 3.56 for Montreal, 27th, and 2.81 for New York, 11th. Power play percentage, 16% even for Montreal, 31st, and 22.8% for New York. That's 10th. That's a good power play. And PK percentage, 74.3% for Montreal, 28th, and 79.3% for the Rangers, 16th. And the head-to-head record is 1-1-0 for both teams. Face-off percentage. New York, 48.9% at the dot, 22nd in the league, and Montreal, 49.2%, 20th in the league. Shots on goal, 4, and shots against. Shots on goal, 4 for the Rangers, 31.9, and for Montreal, 27.8. And allowed per game is 29.1 for New York and 33.7 for Montreal. The goalies tonight, we're going to get Igor Shesterkin, 27, 11, and 7, 267 goals against, 909 save percentage, 1 shutout, and he'll be facing Sam Montembeault. And from what I understand, Igor is afraid. No, he's not. 12, 13, and 2 for Sam, 330 goals against, and a 905 save percentage, no shutouts. That's who's in the lineup. It's not going to shock me if it happens to be Halak, and I don't know if Halak's injured, not injured, but I was surprised that it wasn't Halak. But anyway, players to watch. Points in players to watch over the last 5 games in points. How's that? That makes more sense for the Rangers. Patrick Kane, 8 points. For Montreal, Jonathan Drouin with 4. In goals, Kane with 5 goals, Belzile with 2 to lead the team in the last 5 games. That's not really a good sign. Assists, Zibanejad with 5 for the Rangers, Drouin with 3 for Montreal, and plus minus, Kreider with +3, Drouin with a +2. Team leaders, Zibanejad in goals for them, 32, and Cole Caulfield still with 26, leading Montreal. Points, Panarin with 69 for them, Suzuki with 49 for us. Average time on ice, Adam Fox, 24.54 for them, and Matheson, 23.55 for us. And wins, Shesterkin with 27, and Jake Allen with a mere 14. Bottom 10, I don't think there's any change there, except Vancouver's pulled 2 points ahead of Montreal, which is good. I think Arizona has pulled 1 point up. Anyway, they're closer. All right, from 10 down, Detroit, St. Louis, Philadelphia, Vancouver, Montreal, Arizona, Anaheim, San Jose, Chicago, and Columbus, bringing up the rear. Top 5 in scoring for the Rangers, Panarin, 19 goals, 50 assists, 69 points. Zibanejad, 32 goals, 35 assists, 67 points. Adam Fox, 10 goals, 47 assists, 57 points. And Vinny Trocheck, 19 goals, 30 assists, 49 points. And the hated Kreider, 27 goals, 17 assists, 44 points. Top 5 for Montreal, Nick Suzuki, 21 goals, 28 assists, 49 points. Caulfield stuck at 26 goals, 10 assists, 36 points. Kirby Dach also stuck at 12 goals, 23 assists, 35 points. Christian Dvorak, 10 goals, 18 assists, 28 points. Maybe that's the last we see of him this year, too. Josh Anderson, 18 goals, 8 assists, 26 points. Rangers lines, Zibanejad in between Kreider and Tarasenko. Trocheck in between Panarin and Kane. Heidel, or however you pronounce that, in between Lafreniere and Kakko. Goodrow centering Vesey and Brodzinski. Got Mikola and Fox together. Miller just back from a suspension, because I know I have him in fantasy. Miller and Trouba. Either side, you're not getting a break. Harper and Schneider, the other pairing, and Shesterkin making the start. And for Montreal, as we just saw before, I'll go over it again. Suzuki, Harvey Pinard, and Ylönen. Drouin between Hoffman and Anderson. Pitlick centering Richard and Gurianov. I saw in practice, though, that Richard was at center, so I don't know how it's going to reflect in the game. Tierney in between Pezzetta and Belzile. Matheson and Savard, first pair. Gulli and Kovacevic, second pair. Gulli back from injury. Edmondson and Wideman, Third pair, Monty making the start, and that's it. That seemed to take a long time. Did it? It was like 6 minutes to do that. That's long. All right. Whatever you guys want to talk about. What do you think about the injuries? What do you think about the lineup? Anything at all? I see there's a lot of comments. I'm going to try to keep up. Wait, got to go farther back. Okay, here we go. I never want to see Lucic, Marchand, or Chara anywhere near our organization. Phil, 100%. Or Matthews either. Or Tavares. Would you take Zipotvin, or Stevens? Are we talking about which Podvan? Dennis Podvan and which Stevens? Because I mean, Scott Stevens, Kevin Stevens. I don't know. I mean, Podvan and Dennis Podvan, like a Hall of Famer, great player. I'd take Podvan any day if we can get him today. All right. I'm not interpreting what you're saying I'm just going to move on so I don't look stupid, but then I said it, so I guess I look stupid anyway. I would love Alexis Lafreniere as a Hab if it could, it would be a fresh start for him. Yeah, I mean, depending on what you got to trade for, like, I don't know. ABL, how you doing, man? 5-2 Rangers. Ron Duguay with the first. There's a 5-2 Rangers guess or two, so be careful who you're going to pick. So I would scroll just to make sure. There is a link conservative lawyer with Gorton and Laffy with Montreal. Maybe he pulls a PLD and says the quiet part out loud. If we could give them Andy, I would go for it. Lafreniere for Anderson. So only one reason I would go for that at all is that Andy, being at 29 years old, when in the grand scheme of things, he's at the wrong age for when Montreal's going to be good. Lafreniere's at the right age, and that's a good rebuilding trade, I think. I personally don't think Lafreniere's a bust. I don't know if he's that great player that they thought he was when he got drafted, but I don't think he's a bust. I don't know. I don't know if he can handle the pressure here or not. That's the chance you take, I guess. Habs courted Potvin. When was that? Pretty sure we do that to all the Frenchies. Phil's French. You can say that. Hey, Soft Guy. How you doing, man? Late in the night. How's it going? How's the girlfriend? Halak is old, but he does well. He's still a good goalie, and he does well against Montreal. I mean, there's a natural. I just thought, I wouldn't be surprised if it's Halak tonight, even though it says Shesterkin. I imagine he is a legend in your country. He's a great goalie, consistent, long career. He had some great seasons in the NHL. I don't think the Habs made a mistake in keeping Price over Halak, but Halak was a good goalie, and I think he plays pretty good against Montreal. So, let's see, Potvin. But how would he have been able to get Potvin? That one I had not heard that he was able to get Potvin. Oh, Bill's taking Kreider. How dare you? Is it Hedel? Is that how it's pronounced? Okay, thanks. Appreciate that. Mary Jo's got 4-2 Rangers. Kako with the first goal. Sofka's got 3-1 Habs. Hoffman, first goal. Let's see. BL says, not even going to try to hide it. I will be watching more of McDavid and the Oilers at Boston tonight. Must watch TV. Awesome. I mean, I can't do that. I wouldn't probably do it anyway, but I can't because I'm here. See, Marchand is unbelievable. He's getting better with age. He must know Bergeron's secret recipe. I don't really give a shit, though. He's still Marchand. MB tried to sign Chara. Chara said to playing in Canada during COVID. Really? Well, I'm glad MB's gone then. I would not. I might have boycotted. Honestly, there's no way I could cheer for. No, I couldn't see that. Nope. Nope. They did not court Lucic and offer him 7x7. No way. I want to see proof of that. BL, now listen, maybe BL swings both ways. I don't know, but he says he would do Laffy, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I would do that myself. Maybe if I was in college. I mean, I don't know, but not now. Okay, he says he would do Laffy for Anderson in a heartbeat. Anderson is what he is, but Laffy still has time to justify being the first pick overall. Well, that's basically what I said. I would not have loved Lucic. I hate Lucic. BL, it's already on the list. Hey, no worries, Sovka. Say hi for me. I'm glad you're happy too. It's starting to get warmer here. I mean, it's not warm, but it's starting to get warmer. We're not gonna have any more cold snaps here. I mean, I can walk with shoes now instead of boots, which I like. I don't like having to wear boots. So, is Madison's nickname Billy? Yes. Okay. Did you hear the story of how why they call him Billy? So Mike Hoffman played with him in Florida, and because it's Madison, and it's close to Madison, he tried to get him the Panthers for it to stick. Billy, it didn't stick there. He came here to Montreal first time he saw him, he said Billy, and it stuck here in Montreal, and that's his nickname now. So yeah, his nickname is Billy. I saw, what was it? They did, like, was it on Twitter? I saw that little video of it on Twitter where he explains it. Well, I'm glad Lucic thought it didn't feel right. I get a little bit more respect for the guy for that. And I lose a little respect for Bergevin for even freaking thinking about it. You check the Montreal live camera from time to time. Where does it show? I don't even know where it shows. Probably downtown somewhere, or the mountain, or the lookout. I'm just really glad they didn't land Lucic. Can you imagine? That just... Harry makes a good argument against getting Lafreniere. Lafreniere is a decent third line left wing, but the issue is that you already have Slavkovsky, Roy, Farrell, Raphael R.B. Pinard, and Caulfield at left wing. So you'd have to use guys out of position or trade one. You know, I'm only going to say one thing, though, about that. Just this. I think guys today, more than ever, can play either wing, and it's not as big of an issue with most wingers. But, you know, you're right. It doesn't make sense in just that, you know, to trade guys away. You know, you can do better with a trade for Anderson, right? You can trade him and get a better fit or something that's needed more. My opinion. Oh, Phil, at this point, I believe you. Don't worry. I believe you. I was just like, he's just like 4-3 Habs, Panarin for his goal. Yeah, Phil, but these injuries got to stop. They can't do another year like this. Habs need to run 5, 6, or 7 lines nowadays. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but yeah. I mean, they got to juggle a lot. I mean, thank God they got depth. It's a good thing. Hey, bye. 4-3 Montreal. Tierney first goal. BL Laffy placed on the right wing in the queue. Played on the right wing in the queue with Rimouski. Well, that's what I'm saying, right? I don't think it's as there's some guys that are listed on one wing, and there's most wingers are listed for both sides. Our injuries are injuries due to size and youth. I mean, I have no idea. If I had the answer to why they're so injured, I'd be getting money from the Habs right now. Yeah, okay, but just realistically, 3 of those right wingers that you listed there should be gone by the time Montreal is contending. So, Sufka, the camera is on Park Avenue, eh? Oh, it's on Boulevard Saint Laurent on Park Avenue, and I wonder if that's Boulevard. It must be Boulevard d'Anjou and not it just in Ville d'Anjou. Very interesting. All right, I got about 3 minutes to go here before I got to go before the next show. Whatever you guys want to talk about for 3 minutes, I'm game. David says he advocated or advocates or advocate for bigger wingers for years. You have been for years, is what you're saying, I think. Yeah, well, listen, they're finally here. Not all of those guys listed are big, but we are definitely a bigger team than we've been. Cole Caulfield is a right wing playing on the left, but if you go and look at him, at what he's listed at, just go on Cap Friendly and look, and it's right wing, left wing. So is Slavkovsky, I believe, and most of them are. Bruins or Oilers? Who I got tonight? Where are they playing? In Boston or Edmonton? That's a real tough call. And you're probably right. It's going to be a really good game. No doubt about that. I mean, it's 2 good teams. You got McDavid there. You got Boston, who's unbeatable almost. Let's see. They're playing in Boston. Without knowing much, I'm going to say McDavid's going to have a good night. Boston wins. That's what I'm going to say. Harry, I think you're right. And I think the fast is very, very important to go along with that skill. And I think character is another thing that is highly, what's the word I'm looking for? You got to add character now into those 2 things. It's 3 things now, because it's clear that Montreal is going for guys that have the right character. And the way they're playing way above their heads. I mean, that's what you're seeing, right? It's those kind of guys. So those are, yeah. Did that make sense? I don't know. McJesus will save them all. He'll come down on his cross. It'll be a hockey stick cross. If Matt was here, I would do what I can make him crack up just by doing something. I'm not going to do it now because he's not here and it would be a waste. Heard a report, are college players not NHL stuff? I don't know. No, that's not true. There's college is not the same. What's the word I'm looking for that? It's not the same kind of knock you get. College is not a problem anymore. Whatever. You're getting good coaching there. I got to take off. Well, Matt's not here anyway, BL. So I can say that in here without that comment because Matt doesn't do the pregame show no matter what anyway. So you can make all the Matt jokes you want. It doesn't fly here. He's supposed to be in tonight, by the way, in the next one. All right, I got to take off. So I'm sorry I missed a few comments there. I apologize. I got to run. I will be back in now 19 minutes for the hangout. Hopefully you guys check that out. Remember, it's game 65. Rangers in Montreal will take on the Canadiens, and I'd like a decimated, and even more so tonight, decimated Habs team. So who knows what will happen. That's it. Till I see you in 18 minutes now. Stay safe out there. Peace out, y'all, and I'll see you soon. Ciao, everyone.